And I know that a lot of Riley's favorites come from a great book she likes to read, which we're going to explore today with our yoga. Addie, do you have any favorite books?
Fairy Princess.
Oh, wow. I don't know those, but those sound like fun books to read about as a princess, you said. Yeah. Well, Riley, tell us your favorite books to read.
Harry Potter.
Yes, she loves her some magic stories. And so in your princess stories, is there ever any magic, Addie? No. Well, we're going to have fun with magic today. Can you see Miss Brome has on a magic hat?
That's the same hat like Dumbledore.
There you go. So we explore different topics, Addie, every time that we play together. We've done pirates and unicorns, and I've done yoga with some of Mo Willems' good book about Elephant and Piggy. But today we're going to have some fun with magic. Oh, yes, I do. I call that Moga when we do it with Mo Willems' good books. I say that's Moga when you have fun with a Mo Willems story and your yoga. All right, but we're going to have some fun today. So I'm going to tell you, and it's okay, Addie, because I know these are stories that probably you'll read when you're a little bit taller. But we'll have fun with some of the characters, which we can move and be today with our bodies. So first, with every yoga practice, and maybe you did this at yoga camp, Addie, did you do deep breathing to get started with your yoga? So sit up nice and tall, breathe in through your nose, let the air fill up your body, and then let out the air. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. You can let air out your mouth or you can let air out your nose, either way. All right, so big breath in and big breath out. All right, now pretend that you have wings, all right? We'll use our imagination, and we'll call it butterfly breath. Let's see if I can get over my tall magic hat. Breathe your wings up and breathe your wings down. Can you take your arms out to the side, stretch them out wide, and breathe them up over your head? Yes, and let your body fill up with lots of good air, and then let it go. Breathing in and breathing out. Very good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a very quiet pose. There is a character in the books that Riley likes called Scabbers. Riley, you want to tell us what kind of animal Scabbers is?
A rat.
Yeah, so we're going to do the rat pose or the mouse pose, or some people call it child's pose. So take your hips to your heels and stretch your arms out in front of you, and then let your head rest on the floor. And if your head doesn't reach, you can stack your hands, and you can make a little pillow for your head, or you can take your knees nice and wide. All right, and push your hips back, and you can rest maybe the head lower. All right, breathe in and out as you rest in the rat pose or the Scabbers pose. Breathing in, fill your body with air, and then let it go, let it go. Now breathe in and push up into what's called the table in yoga. So knees are under hips and hands are under shoulders, all right? Feet are flat out on the mat or the floor. And then we're going to drop our bellies and find the cow pose. Moo on the breath in. There you are, Addie, I see you. And then push the back up. All right, way up. And then you make a cat pose. Now there is a cat named Crookshanks in the stories by Harry Potter. And who owns Crookshanks? Riley? Breathe in and out.
Hermione.
Yes, Hermione. So breathe in and out with your belly down on the cow pose, and your back goes to the ceiling, and you let the breath out on the cat. So cow, breath in, and exhale on the cat, breath out. This warms up your back. Addie, did you do this in your yoga camp? This is a great way to take care of your spine or the back of your body. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our feet together and maybe kind of do a squat. Heels maybe are together. Palms come together, thumbs to the heart. All right. And Neville has a pet. What kind of pet does Neville have, Riley?
Yeah, I was about to say that. He has a toad, and I call this the frog. So maybe we could do this.
Yes.
His name is Trevor. Trevor
the toad. There you go. All right, now Mrs. Brum is kind of old, Addie and Riley. So Miss Brum's toad might not jump so well, but I bet you can leap your frog up into the air, or your toad. See if you can jump it. I might have to help myself get up. Woo! Can you do it without? There you go. Yeah, you can probably do that without a little help. Excellent. Oh, here's your friend, Addie. Now, how do you say it, Lucia? Lucia. Let's let her in. Everybody say, hey, Lucia. Hey. We're glad you're here. Hey, Lucia.
Technical difficulties. Sorry about that.
That's all good. We're glad you're with us. All right. Addie is here. You know Addie, and our other friend is Riley. And Lucia, my name is Mrs. Brum. I'm glad to meet you today. And we are pretending to be some animals. And with our yoga, we've already pretended to be. Lucia, Addie, tell her something we've already pretended to be. Do you remember?
A frog.
We were a frog. Let's try that again. So come up to your toes. All right, you balance and do a little squat, a yogi squat. We'll call it the toad today because there's a toad in the story we're having some fun with, Lucia. All right, and then y'all jump yours, all right? Yeah, can you jump yours? All right, Miss Brum has to use a little assistance. Oh, there you go. Woohoo! All right, what other animal, Riley, did we try to be today? There were 2 other animals we've already tried to be.
A cat named Crookshank.
All right.
And a rat named Scabbers.
Very good. All right, so knees under hips. All right, and hands under shoulders. Drop your belly, round your belly for the inhale. That's the cow. And then exhale and find your cat, or we're calling this cat Crookshanks. We were just saying we've done yoga about pirates and yoga about unicorns and yoga about Elephant and Piggy, Mo Willems' good books. And today, Riley's favorite book to read is Harry Potter. So we decided last week we might explore some of the characters with Harry Potter. Lucia, have you done any yoga before? Did you do yoga camp with Addie? Yeah? Okay, she said she had done yoga camp. All right, after you roll your back in and out with that breath in and out, then take your hips back to your heels and stretch your arms wide for Scabbers. This is going to be the rat pose or the mouse pose. I'm going to prop my head up on my hands, and you should feel a great stretch in the low back of the body. All right, back here, you should get a good stretch. This is also called child's pose in yoga. And breathe in and out. All right, toes into the mat, hips go high, find an upside down shape V. All right, and this is also called the dog pose. And when there's a character in the Harry Potter books named Sirius, and what does he pretend to be sometimes, Riley?
A big black dog.
Yeah, so both Riley and Addie said their favorite animals included dogs. What's your favorite animal, Lucia? You like all of them? Wow. Well, then we'll probably catch one of those animals you love if you like all the animals of the world. All right, push your heels into the mat, and that walks the dog. And then walk your feet up to your hands so the paws come together. And then inhale and come up halfway. So halfway means the crown of your head is reaching forward as you hold your tummy in tight, and hands are like on your shins. The lower part of your leg, and then you let go. And then just let your hands roll back and forth, maybe even be an elephant. Take a hand to the head, and then thread your trunk through. And swing your elephant back and forth, gently rocking back and forth. And then let your hands go and walk your hands up your body. And we're going to stand nice and tall and move like the sunshine one time, a sun salutation to keep our bodies nice and warm so we can work today. All right, so we're going to start with our feet, really feeling the floor, and inhale, arms up high. And exhale, reach for your toes. All right, inhale, come up halfway. All right, exhale, reach for your toes.
What is Addie holding?
I don't know. What is Addie holding? Looks like she's stretching to her toes. All right, feet into the floor and walk back and find a plank with your body. So that means you're like a diving board. And let me move my screen so you can kind of see Miss Bro better. All right, so you're long and strong here. And then you lower yourself down. And make a pillow with your hands and just rock your hips side to side. Now put your hands underneath your chest and come up for a snake.
Who is this for?
All right, so this is for what I bet you know, Riley. Why did you think we put this in here? In the third book about the Harry Potter story, there's the Chamber of Secrets, and there's a character.
No, that's the second one. The basilisk.
Oh, there you go. Keep it straight. This is the basilisk, or we also call this snake pose in yoga. All right, toes into the mat, hips go high. Find that dog. Woof, woof. Can you make your dog bark? Oh, I heard one. There's a bark. And then walk your paws together. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, reach for the ground. And then inhale, arms up high to the sky. Reach, reach, reach over your head. All right, and then bring your arms down by your side. All right, are your bodies nice and warm? I don't know. She's not on the screen. There she is. I think, Lucia, she went to, do you have something in? No, she doesn't have anything in her hands. She's good. All right, so we're going to start off with that magic hat. It fell off Miss Broom's head as we were moving. But we're going to be a triangle. A triangle has 3 sides and 3 corners, right? And we're going to look at this hat and think that it's kind of triangle shaped. So take your toes and face your device with your toes. So toes are reaching towards the device. You're nice and tall with your body. And then take one toe and take it out to the side, okay? One toe towards the device, one toe out to the side. Hands out like you're crossing a capital letter T. And then breathe in. And then exhale and push out over your toe and then roll one hand down and one hand up. And you kind of make the shape of the hat, the magic hat. Now in the story that Riley loves, which y'all will read when you are a little taller maybe, you will find a sorting hat, a hat that tells people what kind of groups they or schools that they should be a part of. Tell us the 4 schools, Riley. There's the House of Gryffindor, Slytherin.
There's House of Hufflepuff. There's Ravenclaw and Slytherin.
Very good. All right, squeeze your tummy. Be strong in your legs. Your legs are strong and straight. Bring your body up nice and tall. And then take your both toes towards the device and stretch your arms out and be the shape of a star. There was a star on this magic hat. There were some moons and stars. All right, now take the other toe and take it out to the side. So we're going to make our triangle go the opposite direction to be nice and balanced. Okay, so reach over that pointy toe, breathe in, and then roll one arm down and one arm high. And practice your triangle or your hat, your magic hat pose on this side. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Triangle pose is a pose that practices balance, and it practices strength. You like it, Lucia? I hear you singing. All right, push through your legs, squeeze your tummy, and come on up and find the star pose. Take the toes back towards the long side of your mat or towards your device. All right, now twist your star and let it twinkle. Can you twinkle your star side to side? All right, so the books that Riley loves to read about Harry Potter is really a hero in the story. So we're going to do a hero pose. So your feet are going to be very similar as triangle pose. First, we're going to start with the toes reaching towards the device. And then we're going to take the other toe out to the side, bend the knee this time, and stretch your arms out. This is called hero pose 2, or sometimes yogis call it warrior pose 2.
You can do another exercise for you. You can do that.
So did you do warrior 2 when you did your yoga camp, Addie? Did you practice being strong like a warrior, like a hero? You can look out over the hand that is reaching over the pointy toe, the bended knee.
Another one.
All right, now take that hand that's out over the pointy toe and bended knee and reach it up. This is called peaceful warrior or reverse warrior. And it opens up the side body. And then come back through for warrior 2. Take the toes on the long side of the mat again. And let's do that fun on the other side. So we're going to take the opposite toe out to the short side of the mat. Bend that knee. Stretch the arms long. All right, so this knee is bended. The other leg is extended. And again, you can look at. You like it, Lucia?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, the hand that's over the pointy toe and the bended knee, you're going to reach it up over your ear. You're going to stretch out the side body so you have good room to laugh and good room to breathe. All right, come on down out of that stretch and then shake out your legs because everything was working really hard to hold that pose. That was a great strengthening posture. All right, so we're going to do a couple balancing poses. In the game that Harry Potter likes to play with friends, it's called Quidditch. And how do they play, Riley?
Well, I have to ride on broomstick.
There you go.
And
they're chasing like a little ball, right? What do you call the little thing they're chasing?
The golden snitch. And if
The snitch.
you look on Addie's friend, the Lucia.
Yeah?
I thought on her pajamas or whatever she's wearing, I thought I saw something like the golden snitch because it looks
How
like
about
little
that?
yellow with like little wings.
With little wings.
Kind of
All
like
right,
a hummingbird.
so to ride a broomstick, take one foot and balance on that foot as you lift the tail of the broomstick up into the air and take your wings out to the side. This is also called Warrior 3 pose, or sometimes it's called airplane pose. And sometimes we think of it as a bird that is flying. All right, squeeze your tummy. All right, and try it on the other side. So root the foot into the floor and lift the back leg, stretch the wings or the arms out to the side, and ride your broomstick through the air. Whoops, Miss Rome had to touch down. So squeeze your tummy every time you start to wobble. All right. Now, Addie said her favorite pose was tree pose, okay? So let's take a tree pose here. All right, so really take one foot and find the floor with it, and then take the other foot. You can put it on top of that foot or on the side of that leg, or maybe even up to the thigh muscle if you'd like to. However you want to work your tree is great. Just don't press on your knee joint. And then palms together.
Also,
and hands to the air.
With the balance, we can pretend we're doing a balance of the broomstick, or it can be this tree. If you remember, like the Whomping Willow.
Yes, tell us about that. I do remember it.
It's this tree whose branches just like wax stuff like that ever rams into it or something.
Yeah, it's a tree that sometimes gives a licking, doesn't it? It also eats a car, I think, doesn't it? Doesn't this car get stuck in the tree? A flying car?
Yeah.
All right, branches that are high come low. The leg that's up comes down. Shake out the standing leg. It was working really hard. And balance your tree on the other side. Now I'm going to move the camera so you can see all your foot options because there's lots of ways to do your balance. You can take your heel to the top of the foot. You can take it beside the ankle like a kickstand. You could come up the leg, like the lower part of the leg or the upper part of the leg. And any of those options are groovy. You find the one that feels right. Thumbs to your heart, palms together, hands reach high. All right, breathing in and breathing out. Relax your shoulders, put a smile on your face. All right, there is a very unique scar that Harry has on his forehead, and it's supposed to be kind of shaped like a lightning bolt. So we're going to make a lightning bolt with our body by taking a chair pose. All right, so that's going to mean you're going to sit your hips down and reach your arms out. So it's kind of like a zigzag, like a letter Z with your body.
The letters.
There you go. It's a lot of strength that needs to happen. And sometimes you can even take a toy and put it between your legs or a pillow and squeeze your legs and reach for sinking your hips low, reaching arms out, and it makes you work those legs. Woo! Find your way all the way to the floor. And we're going to work, Harry has a particular bird that he likes to use to send messages. Riley, what kind of bird is that?
An owl, and her name's Hedwig.
Yeah, so
white snow owl.
So white snowy owl. So if you want to take your yoga mat and make a branch for your owl to have a perch, you can roll your mat up, and then you're going to take your heels to the branch and toes on the floor, and then you're going to reach your arms behind you, reaching hands to elbows. All right, and then you're going to look over your shoulder. We'll take turns looking over one shoulder. Hoo, hoo.
You're sitting down.
There you go. And then look over your opposite shoulder. Hoo, hoo.
I see how you're standing on your feet. Stand on your feet.
All right. That's a twist. We always try to when we're wrapping up our practice, we always try to do a twist because yogis say that gets your spine, your backbone realigned and makes it nice and tall and straight like it's designed to be. And then we're ready to do some resting, okay? Some people say this is the hardest yoga pose, but we can do it. And what you want to do is you can lay on your mat, but Riley will also show you how you can put your legs up in the air too. So you can lay down. You can have your knees up. You can have your legs long. There you go. Addie's already found a great way to rest. Or as you see, oh, Harry Potter, you put your name on there. I like that. I have a couch right here near where I'm practicing today. And so I'll show you that you can pull yourself close to like the couch, and you can take your legs to the couch, or you can have them supported by a wall. All right, and you can lay down too. So any of those ways to rest are great. I'm going to sit up and tell you a little story. And it's going to be where we pretend while we rest that we're riding on a broomstick, like we're riding on, or if you would rather it be a magic carpet, it can be that too. But up it goes out of the room, and you ride it into the air and ride it over treetops and houses and cars going this way and that. And feel yourself traveling to a place that you feel safe and comfortable and happy. So you might not travel too far. You might find yourself right back home. Or you might find yourself at a favorite vacation spot or grandma's house or anywhere where you really feel safe and comfortable and happy. And as you arrive at this place, you can take that broomstick and lower down and fly down, or that magic carpet and lower down. And then it lands on the ground, and off you go to explore this place that you love. So there may be people that you love to be with here, or food that you enjoy eating, or just this place is a place that you feel safe and comfortable and happy when you're here. And then I will put on our timer, and let's see if we can be quiet and still here for 1 whole minute using our imagination enjoying this place and space. So let your breathing be easy and have fun in this special place that you've chosen to be today. All right, you would like to stay and visit longer, but you know you can come back to this place anytime, anytime you would like to, anytime you're ready to use your imagination. So for now, you make your goodbyes, you head back to your broomstick or your magic carpet, and up you travel into the blue, blue sky, high overhead with your imagination, over treetops and cars going this way and that, and rooftops. And all the way you travel back to the place where you are practicing your yoga today. You fly into that space and down you go. And wiggle fingers and toes and invite some movement back into your body. You can roll your ankles and your wrists, or rock your head side to side. Or maybe you want to stretch your arms overhead and legs maybe long. Or maybe you want to pull your knees into your chest and rock side to side. But make your way to a sitting position and tell us a little bit about your magic carpet ride or your broomstick traveling today. Where did you go, Addie?
To the ice cream place.
Ooh, what color ice cream, flavor ice cream did you get today?
Strawberry.
Oh, yum. And how do you feel right now? I can see you have a big smile, so you're feeling some pleasant feelings. Is that right? Yeah, I can see you have a bright smile on your face. Lucia, where did you travel today? Did you go anywhere? You may not have used your imagination. Did you travel somewhere? Where did you go?
The city.
Oh, tell us about the city. What did you do there?
I saw dinosaur fossils.
Oh my goodness. And how was that? Was that exciting? Was that fun? Yeah? You must like to study about dinosaur fossils. That sounds like a yoga class right there, and we could have some fun with dinosaurs. Wow. So how are you feeling?
Good.
All right, that's what we want to hear at the end of a yoga practice. All right, Miss Harry Potter Queen, what did you do today, Riley?
I don't know,
Do you have a specific place you traveled today?
yeah. Hogsmeade, remember Hogsmeade?
Right, so what did you do there? Did you have some butterbeer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Well, how do you feel, Riley?
Good. And I also have this DVD, just a picture.
Oh,
right
there you go.
And there's Hedwig right
There's
here.
the owl pose that we did, and show them who Harry Potter is, the one with the glasses, and show them Hermione who had Crookshanks the cat. There she is.
But this is the first one.
Is that the first DVD?
Yeah, the third one, they look a little older.
Well, they did grow up. Every year they got a little older in the stories. Yeah. So Addie and Lucia, we do different topics with our yoga. And like I told you at the beginning, we've done pirate yoga, unicorn yoga recently. We did yoga for July 4th. What else have we done, Riley, that you can remember? We've done all kinds of topics. But last week when we were practicing, Riley is such a big fan of Harry Potter. We said we would try some Harry Potter yoga today because it had just been me and her practicing. So we're so glad that you joined us today, and I hope you had fun. Now, next Tuesday, I didn't put more dates for us on the calendar, so another class is scheduled at this Tuesday at this time, and you're welcome to join us for that class. I think it is upstairs brain, downstairs brain. I think, Riley, you've already done that class, but then we'll be back on schedule for the following week, and I scheduled them out more in advance. I'm still new to teaching on Outschool, so I didn't have that quite right, but I got it figured out now, and so we will continue, and I hope you'll join us for some more yoga. And you know what, Lucia, I think dinosaur yoga might be fun. What do you think? Maybe. All right, guys, do you have any questions before we say sing our Namaste song?
No, I was going to say, see, there's Harry riding a broomstick.
Oh, I see. That is he doing Quidditch, or is he just traveling on a broomstick there? He playing a game?
That's Quidditch.
He is playing a game. Very good.
Yeah, that's the little costume they wear. Like.
Oh, got it. All right, so Namaste, did you use that at yoga camp, Addie? Did you use that code word? That means that that's what's special in me. The awesomeness in me honors and appreciates the awesomeness in you. So these are called Namaste hands when you take your thumbs together to the heart and palms together and fingers together. And so I'll say a line and you say it back to me. Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste.
There you go, Lucia. Is what we say.
Is what we say.
To the good in you.
Good in you.
From the good in me.
From the good in me.
Say namaste.
Say namaste.
Every day.
Every day.
And the world, make whole world mudra with your fingers, fingertips together. You okay, Addie? You got some crunchy eyebrows. You okay? Is she all right?
She's fine.
Okay, and the world will live, and then harmony is when you take the fingers together and you do the double dance of worm. Woo! And we call that harmony. That's when everything's making music and it sounds pretty good. All right, so you do the motions, I'll sing you the song. Namaste is what we say to the good in you, from the good in me. Say namaste every day and the world will live in harmony. Yeehaw! Thank you, little yogis. I enjoyed playing with you today, and I hope to see you in a couple weeks, okay?
Bye.
Bye. It was nice to meet you, Addie and Lucia. Bye-bye.